Hi friends, welcome back everyone to Angel Trading Friends. So once again this is Prince here. So today I'm going to speak about the SEBI new rules which are implemented, or I can say the news which is going around. So there were many people who were asking me to please explain what are the rules and what are the advantages, what is the impact which we are going to have, because it is something very confusing for a common person. They are not able to understand why is this SEBI doing continuous changes from time to time. You can, if at all you would have observed from quite some time, they are making lots and lots of changes, and there are many advantages and disadvantages of that as well. So in today's video I am going to touch upon the new rules which SEBI has brought in, and what are the impact which is going to have for us, especially the retail traders. So we all belong to this segment of retail traders, but there are very many institutional traders as well, those who invest in big funds. So that is going to be a separate discussion. We will stick on to ourselves, people like us who trade with limited funds, less than 1 crore or something like that. Okay. So stay tuned till end of the video. You'll be getting full updates, and I'll make sure I'll keep it very very simple, because you know that I don't have to explain to you complicated things. I'll just try to keep it very very simple. Yeah. So first of all, I think you all know what is SEBI. SEBI is nothing but the Securities and Exchange Board of India. Say for example, I'll give you an example. You have your kid who is going to school, and suddenly the kid passes the 10th standard and goes to college. So when the kid goes to college, the college student will come and ask you for some pocket money. And since you are very experienced in the world, already you have gone through that phase, what do you basically do? You will try to restrict giving too much of fund, or you will try to investigate or try to understand why the kid is asking for money, or might be what anything essential. So you make sure that you try to understand what the kid is facing, if the fund is really required for the kid, or is it for its safety, or is it for doing some wrong things, because kids can get addicted to wrong things when they enter into college. So all those things, from a father's position or from a mother's position, you make sure you do, and accordingly you'll decide and do for your kid. So when it comes to trading, I can say that SEBI is doing the role of father and mother, to be precise, to be simple, that you can be rest assured. Because friends, you trust me or not, during this COVID, or I can say after this lockdown started, there are hundreds and thousands of people, those who are coming into trading, thinking that in trading you can make money easily, and it is a solution for your jobs, or your 9 to 6 job, which many people don't like. Or to be simple, there are many people who are losing money in stock market. So the biggest threat is, we have to safeguard these new people who are coming into trading. We have to make sure that they don't get cheated by these brokers who shows lot of leverages. And though basically, when there's new brokers who come into trading account, I mean when they come into this investment platform, what they do is they tempt the people by saying that you can invest 1,000 rupees and trade nifty, or you can invest 2,000 rupees and you can trade nifty, and you can make money within you can make double money within 1 day, 2 day. Yes, I agree. If you invest 1,000 rupees and if you make 1,000 rupees in a 1 day, it means you're making money, double money in single day. That is because they are giving huge leverages. So seeing all this kind of advertisement, people are the newcomers who are coming into the market are getting all wrong impression. So people like me, from the beginning, I always say we target 5% per month or 10% per month. That is because we invest with a big fund and we trade as per our money management. I'll explain to you in the end. But the new people are getting attracted by listening to such examples or such advertisements, such as invest 5,000 rupees and make 5,000 in 1 day. Invest 10,000 rupees and make 10,000 rupees in 1 day. So this kind of advertisements they are seeing, and they're getting tempted. Okay, so don't you think a newcomer who is new into market will get easily tempted and start investing money and losing money in stock market? All those of you who have traded for minimum 1 month in stock market will agree with me, because making money within 1 month is not at all possible. I can bet you there is still now there's not in one single person genuinely who has made money in stock market by entering within 1 month. Okay, so it can be by luck or all those things who would have invested, but intraday trading, if at all a person is doing, there is no one who has made money within 1 or 2 months. They have to undergo losses. The people, those who have the guts, or those who have the stamina to withhold and cross this stage only they will be able to continuously make money. Others, when they lose all their money, they quit trading because they don't have any other funds to add. So basically, to say you overall, SEBI is trying to bring in new rules so that the retailers don't get lost or their money doesn't get lost. They are safeguarded. They come to know basically they come for a real kind of trading instead of just looking for one day double kind of thing like jackpot or lottery kind of thing. Instead of all those kind of thing, the real trading is what is required. That is what SEBI is trying to push it. Okay, so this is what I tried to give you an example correlate to make you understand. So as I told you, as a father knows what has to be done for his kid, in the same way SEBI is trying to take care of all the retail traders who are entering into stock market. Okay, so let us go and look into what are the things which SEBI has brought in, the new rules which they have brought in. So first of all, the happy news is that it has been postponed till December. Even I wanted to test it because initially the news was that from August the new rules will be there. So that is why this video I just delayed by one more day, because I wanted to test myself, though there were lots of news coming in that it is postponed and all those things. I just wanted to test whether it is postponed really, or are we getting the leverage and all those things. So that is why I just postponed this video till today. Otherwise I would have posted it yesterday itself. And the thing is, we have to wait till December, and after that it will be done in a phased manner. Phased manner in the sense, say for example, now with 1 lakh money in your trading account, the broker says he will give you 5x leverage or 10x leverage. So what they will do initially is that they won't reduce immediately to zero leverage. They will reduce it to 50% of whatever they were giving. Then again in the next phased manner, next quarter they'll reduce again by 50%. So this is how they are planning to reduce it little by little, so that you get adjusted. Immediately ekdam if you reduce, what happens is basically many people will quit trading, many people will stop trading, and because of which they are planning in a phased manner. And friends, let me tell you one more thing. December is again got lot of time. There's still lot of time to go for December. By then, there are many protests going on. There are many things which are discussions going on. Many people are, the brokers are trying to fight against all this. So many things are going on. So can't say anything might happen. So let us not worry about this as of now. We can just continue what we are trading. Okay. Now coming to the most important part. Okay. This option Greeks is something which I had to delete. I forgot to delete. Okay. You need to understand something called as pool accounts. Friends, basically, when you should understand, like when you go with a broker, you would have seen that he, instead of even if you have 1 lakh account in your money in your account, he will give you money worth 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs or 20 lakhs to trade. That is nothing but, you can say, leverage. Yes. So you would have seen, by using cover order or bracket order, you are just putting some 10% of your fund, and then remaining 90% of your fund is idle. Many people would have seen this. So from where do you think this broker is getting so much of fund so that you are able to trade with so small amount? Have you thought? Because there are thousands of people trading. From where do you get all these extra fund? Because ultimately, if you're trading for the exchange, you have to put this fund. So from where do you think these funds are coming? Do you think this broker is bringing the money from his personal investment or loan or something of that sort and giving you for trading? You're wrong. What exactly happens, I'll tell you. Say for example, if you have many people, investors, those who invest in shares, you would have observed that 80 to 90% of investors, they don't trade with their funds. They are only investors. They are long-term investors. So what these brokers basically do is they pool all these accounts, and this money which is lying idle, because stock movement daily is not 20-30%, just moves 1 or 2% daily. So investors anyways, they know, brokers know that they won't close their trade within 1 or 2 days. So what they do is they use all these pool account funds, and then basically they give you for doing your leverage. Okay, so recently you would have seen an example of Carvey. It was a company where many people had invested, and they did same kind of thing with the pool accounts. They used to give huge leverages, and I don't want to talk about the company now because there will be many haters as well. I don't want to speak about that company. Ultimately, the company broke down, and the investors are not getting the money now. It's almost been 1 or 2 years. I don't know exactly, but it's been more than 1 year. Yeah, and the investors who invested money, they are not getting the money which they invested. because the broker did huge leverages and they did huge trading. They gave huge facilities for their traders, and then when the losses increased, they were not able to repay this money. Now the company is broke, and the investors are not getting the fund. And you might ask me, sir, what about the investment regulations and SEBI and all those things? Friend, let me tell you, even if an investor even if you have those regulations and all those things, you have an insurance for only 25 lakh rupees. So even if your investment is 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore, 4 crores, you're safeguarded only for 25 lakh rupees. Say for example, your fixed deposit, if the bank fails or if the bank get closed, you will be getting only 1 lakh, because 1 lakh is the insurance. In the same way, for investment, you will only be getting 25 lakhs. In case if your investment is less than 25 lakhs, then you'll be getting the fund whatever you have invested. Okay, this is separate part. What I want to basically tell you is, so all these brokers, major brokers, they used to do this kind of pooling, and they used to use these funds for intraday leverages and all those things. So now what SEBI has done is that okay, one more thing I want to say you is regarding the pledging of stocks. So when you pledge your stocks also, the broker, what he does is they take all the stocks, the funds of all the stocks, and it will be in the broker's account, and he does all this kind of pooling, and he uses for leverage. So now what the government has done is, the money will be in your account itself. In case if you want to pledge or anything of that sort, you need to do the formalities. You will get a password, a keyword. You have to put it into, it will come into your mobile or it will come into your email. You have to put the password, and only then the fund will get leverage. And but still the shares will be in your account itself. It will not become a pool account for the broker. Okay, so by this what happens is, the broker can't play around a lot. Your money is basically safe in your demat account itself. It won't go to the broker's account. Kindly understand, there are two kinds of account. One is demat account, another one is trading account. Okay, so the shares whatever you purchase, it will be in your demat account itself. So this is a very good news for all the investors. Okay, so in this way what happens is, since your leverage reduces, there won't be many people those who come to trade. Especially the people, option sellers and all those people who are there, they won't come into trade. Thereby the volume might reduce. If the volume reduces, then obviously brokerage companies will not get good income. So there are many things which are tied up to this. That is one more reason why brokers are against all this kind of thing. As I told you, one more thing is going to be the reduction in leverage. So since broker won't have so much of excess funds for doing all these kinds of games, there won't be leverage. And SEBI also will start telling now that in case if you want to trade, say for example you want to trade Nifty, and the margin required is, say for example 1 lakh or 2 lakh, you need to put this full 1 lakh 2 lakh for your trading, intraday trade especially. Okay, so it also means that if you're doing your futures trading, if it is going to be intraday or if it is going to be positional, the fund required will be almost the same. In simple term, this is what you can say. The fund required for doing intraday as well as the positional is almost going to be the same. Hope you understood. Next, one more thing which I really did not understand why SEBI did this. If at all you want to sell, yeah, one more thing I forgot to tell you. If at all you are having shares and you want to sell it, the shares which you sell, the money will not come immediately into your account. It will come only after 2 days. This was there long back before also. When I started my trading career also, I remember cash trades whichever you used to do, the money used to come into your account only after 2 days. That is nothing but T plus 2. That is, if you close your trade on Monday, the trade money will come into your account only on Wednesday. So why is this rule? This is because many people these days, they are buying, selling. They are not understanding the importance of value of investment and all those things. So in order to delay the process, in order to make sure you have extra funds in your account, only then you play such kind of risky games. SEBI has taken such a decision. And one more decision they have taken is, if at all you are having 1 lakh of shares in your account, then you need 1,20,000 rupees to sell the shares. So 1,20,000 rupees should be there in your account. Only then, I meant to say, you should have 20,000 rupees extra. Only then you can sell this 1 lakh. This is a very strange kind of rule. I don't know, might be the discouraging people from selling, because recently you would have seen in S Bank also, the government SEBI had put a rule that if you are buying S Bank shares, you can't sell it for 3 years. So in the same way, might be they just want people to keep your shares for a long time. I don't know what's the intention behind this. Might be obviously, as I told you, from a father's perspective, they are thinking good for the retailers. So this is the reason. Might be they are thinking this will at least make people to stop selling immediately when they kind of BTST, STBT kind of things and all they want to stop. So that is the reason. Might be they came out with this kind of rule. Okay. Now coming to the most important part, is it going to impact us? What is the impact it is going to have on us? Friends, if at all you are following me, if at all you are trading with me, with my strategies, with my systems, or with my mentorship program, it is not going to have any impact, because from day one, if at all you observe, all my strategies have got clear cut money management where I don't risk more than 5% of my capital. So you know that for trading 5% of your capital, the money required was hardly 5 to 10% because of the leverage. Now, even if the leverages are reduced, it is not going to be completely eliminated, friends. Please be clear on that. It is going to be reduced. Okay, even though it is going to be reduced, you might take 4 times the fund or 5 times the fund what you're trading as of now, but it will be within a limit. Say for example, 1 lakh of money is there in your trading account, and you're doing any of my SEBI, my SBI strategy, my recently Bajaj Finance strategy. So if you are going to risk 5% of your trading capital, then the fund used as of now is hardly 5,000 to 10,000 rupees only. So many people were asking me, sir, the remaining amount is idle in my account, what should I do with that? So I was always educating from the beginning that yes, that money has to be in your account because of the drawdowns, because sometimes there will be drawdowns and all those things. So you need money in your trading account. So always, if you have 1 lakh in a trading account, I make sure I make my people or my students risk only 5% of the trading capital. So we were using hardly only 5% of the fund. So even if the leverage goes away also, instead of using 5,000, you might end up using 40,000 or 50,000 rupees. But still, with the 1 lakh strategy which you're doing, the same strategy we'll be doing even after the new rules come. So in one way, we are safeguarded. All those who are following my money management rules are all safeguarded. All those who are following my strategies are all safeguarded. And this is a practice which I have started from a long time. I became successful because of this, and this is what I am teaching also from long time. So all those who are following me should not have any problem with this impact. Okay, friends. So hope I made you understand the basics. I did not want to go in full details. I wanted to keep it very simple, and I hope I was successful in explaining to you. And any other doubts, any other confusion, you can always WhatsApp me, or in case if you want me to make any other videos with any doubts you have, please do let me know. I'll try to make. And also, friends, now is the time. Almost all companies you would have seen, colleges, schools, all are entering into webinar mode. So there are many recommendations coming to me as well. So please do connect a webinar, because it's practically not impossible for me to speak to everyone and clear their doubts and all those things. So especially for people, those who want to learn one-on-one from me, or learn personalized trainings from me and all those things, we are thinking of starting off the webinars. So the basic structure of the webinars are going on, the planning preparations are going on. So stay tuned, you'll be getting more further updates about the webinar. I am sure it will help you a lot, especially these mentorship programs where when we have one-to-one discussions, I'm sure it is going to really help you. So basically, I was discouraging initially because coming and meeting and learning and all those things was a difficult task. I could not promote everyone. We used to hardly meet few people in Bangalore. Those who were in Bangalore used to come and meet and learn from me and all those things. But now I think because of this advancement in online webinars and all those things, I think this is going to really turn around. This will be very helpful for many people. So stay tuned, and people those who are not yet subscribed my channel till now, don't forget to press the subscribe button, and my WhatsApp number is 8095876525. Thank you and have a nice day.